Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Tina Turner. We are going to react to the song I Don't Wanna Fight. Let's get started with our first time single take on his reaction to I Don't Wanna Fight of Tina Turner. This will be featuring on a Victor Fest. Let's get started. Lovely.
The Queen of Rock and Roll.
Queen of Rock and Roll, true.
Wow. This was so beautiful and so deep, and it definitely is something that will resonate beautifully with many couples around the world who find themselves in a pretty similar situation where, you know, the more you talk, the more the walls keep building between you. So Tina Turner saying, just let's sleep on it tonight. No more talking. Just she doesn't want to fight no more. She doesn't want to argue, talk, get into it anymore. Because the more they focus on the past, whatever happened in the past, the mistakes, the mishaps, whatever happened along the way, is tearing them more and more apart. And she doesn't want that. She just kind of says, let's chill, let's just relax, let's just sit this one out. Let's not fight, let's not talk, let's not argue. Let's just sleep on it tonight. That's it. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Kind of repetitive towards, most of the song was focusing on that one line. But when it comes to a topic like this, definitely when you focus on that one line, which is most important, I don't want to fight no more. I'm done. I'm done with the arguing, the fighting. I'm done with it. So when it's that important, it definitely needs a bit of repetition. Her voice is just beautiful at times when she just emphasizes certain words. A couple of times she did it in this song. Just amazing, just amazing. You just feel it. You feel it deep inside you when she does that. The queen of rock and roll.
I love the lyrics of the song. I definitely love the lyrics of the song. I also like the timing of the saxophonist the moment it came. It definitely heightened the experience of listening to a song like this. The timing was perfect, and the selection of it being there. So I like it. This as a song is quite deep, and it's not for those who are looking for music that is shallow and that's just for the surface level listening. This is much deeper than what you may think. I don't want to fight anymore. No more. People often get caught in the idea of always trying to be right, or always trying to justify, or always trying to at least prove that this is not my fault, or somebody else is at fault, blaming somebody else for all the things that have gone wrong or for the failures. They do not understand that more and more they keep doing that, it is creating more and more negative experience among all the people who are involved in that entire conversation or in the situation. Whether it is families, or whether it is couples, or it is friends, two friends, a group of friends, whatever. One person or two people keep choosing every time that they meet that if we have to justify ourselves that whatever happened, something wrong went, that it is not my fault. The more and more you are wasting time of every single person who's present there, and more negative thoughts and negative experiences that are again and again piling up each time that it happens. So this whole saga just continues on and on and on. It never changes anything. That for that moment that person may feel better that I said it, and I'm not to blame and somebody else to blame, and it was pushed away or just shoved somewhere. But the whole pile of the things that are happening, they become so massive that they are very difficult to get rid of. There are times and there are points in some people's life that they don't care about who's right and who's wrong. They just don't want to hear any of it anymore. They just want to move on. They just don't care. Whatever happened, it does not matter. I'm alive. I want to live a better life. I need to get rid of all of these things. And this is the point where what she's talking about. It happens, and not with immature people who still get caught up every single day, every time. But those who have matured out of it, they really find it futile to have any conversation that is blaming someone or justifying something or something, because it does not really change what has happened. It just keeps on creating more and more reasons for conflict, because the moment you argue, you create a couple of more points that you say to that person, or that person says in anger to you, become even worse than what it was before. I hate getting in arguments personally in my life. I rather keep quiet than get into argument, because what happens in that moment, in the spur of the moment, the things that you utter, they are meant to hurt the opposite person or put that person in that in the right place. But what happens, that remains with that person for the next time, and then again the next time. There is always a next time, and it keeps on building. It does not melt things. It just keeps on building heaps of negative thoughts, negative feelings about the other person. It really does not help. So if you need to get things sorted, I think you sort them out in your mind first, instead of the other person first. They have to be sorted in your mind, and then the approach works much better than people doing it on the spot. I know discussions are very important, and certain people believe communication is the key, and discussion is very important to whatever is their discomfort, or what do you call, there are uncomforting feelings between two people. They need to be removed, they need to be vented out, but not the way people like to do it, in a loud manner, aggressive way, in accusatory mode. It does not really work. It has to be first thought out in your mind: where am I wrong, where the other person is wrong, what am I going to convey, and how am I going to convey. The moment things are in a manner where we argue, or when we vocally even fight, it does not really work. It is not going to solve anybody's problem. It will only create more and more, because one sentence after the other, it becomes a tennis game. And tennis game is very good to watch when it is a real tennis game, but not the war of words. War of words never end well, and then they create more problems for the future. So I really get what she's trying to say, and it is what I truly like to believe and follow as well. So this one is something that I really liked from Tina Turner, something that you can relate to.
Yeah, and you can literally feel like your hand is up. I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore. The way na 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 na. The way she sings that I don't want to fight no more, it's like I'm done. I'm done. That's it. No more arguments, no more fighting, no more talking. I'm done. Just let's sleep on it tonight. I'm done. I'm fed up. So
there is a nice saying. It says, "No complain and no what is it? No, when you don't complain, you don't explain." So if you have no complaints, you don't really need to explain yourself. If you are the person who's always complaining, you would also require a lot of explaining. Here she's in a position, she does not have any complaints, but no explanations, please. I'm done.
yeah, that's it. That's it for this one. Winterfest reaction. Goodbye.